you about planning. What is planning? Deciding in advance what to do, how to do it, and when to do it, and who was to do it. A forecast for accomplishment to produce a scheme for future actions and to bring about a specific results at a specific cost in a specific period of time. Definition. Definition. Planning is a thinking process, the organized foresight in the vision based on the facts that experience that is required for intelligent actions. Planning is deciding in advance what, how, and where and who will do it. Planning focuses on future and it involves all the activities that determines objectives for the future and appropriate mean for the achieving those objectives. Moving to importance of planning. Importance of planning. Reduce overlap and wasteful activities. In this, it ensures the clarity in thoughts and actions. Work is carried on smoothly without any confusion and misunderstanding. Provides direction. By starting in advance how work is to be done. Lack of planning brings chaos and lack of coordination. And third one is promote innovative ideas. Planning is thinking in advance what to do and how to do it. A new idea can be taken shape of convert plan and innovations. Reduce the risk of uncertainty. Planning is done for the future and the future is full of uncertainties. Planning enables a manager to look forward and take appropriate steps to deal with the future uncertainties and changes. Decision making. Decision making helps make rational decisions by choosing the best and most profitable alternatives which may bring lower cost adaptable to the organization and situations. Moving to types of planning. There are 4 types of planning: breadth, time frame, and specificity and frequency of use. Breadth is divided into 2 types: strategic and tactical. What is strategic planning? A strategic planning is when you look at a long-term goal you want to achieve. You would use a strategic plan. This kind of plan gives you a general idea of how you are going to reach your goal. What is tactical planning? A tactical planning is when you focus on a specific step you need to take in order to achieve a goal. While a tactical plan, you need to revisit your progress and more frequently. A tactical plan is useful when you need to break a long-term goal into a smaller parts. Second one, time frame. Time frame is divided into 2 parts: short-term planning and long-term planning. Short-term planning. Short-term planning look at a characteristic of a company in present and develops a strategy from improving them. Long-term planning. In long-term planning, companies want to solve the problems permanently to reach their overall target. Moving to specificity. Specificity is divided into 2 types: directional and specific. Directional plans are flexible plans that set off general guidelines. Such plans are preferable in a dynamic environment where the management must be flexible in order to respond to the unexpected changes. Specific plans, those plans which are clearly defined and leaves no room for interpretation, are called specific plans. Fourth one is frequency of use. Frequency of use also divided into 2 types: standing and single use. Standing plans. Standing plans are the plans which are made for activities and events which occurs regularly. Those are usually managed by top level management. Next, moving to single use plans. Single use plans are the plans which are made for activities or events which do not occur regularly. Such activities are called non-repetitive in nature. These are usually made by middle and operational level of management. Moving to planning objectives and benefits. Planning increases the efficiency of an organization. It reduces the risk factors in modern business and activities. It facilitates proper coordination within the organization. It adds in organizing all available resources. It identifies future opportunities and threats. It helps to fulfill objectives of the organization. It motivates the professional and organization. It also helps in decision making. Moving to advantages of planning. Advantages of planning. Planning facilitates management of objectives. Planning begins with the determination of objectives. It highlights the process of which various activities are to be undertaken. Without planning, an organization have no guide. Planning minimizes uncertainty. Business full of uncertainties. There are risks of various types due to uncertainties. Planning helps in reduce uncertainties for the future as it involves to anticipate of future events. Planning facilitates coordination. Means planning resolves around the organizational goals, all the activities directed towards a common goal, which helps in finding out problem of work performance and aims for rectifying the problem. Planning improves employees' morals. Planning creates an atmosphere for order and discipline in organization. This encourages employees to show their best and also earn rewards. Planning helps to achieve economies. Effective planning resource employ economic since it leads to ordinal allocation of reserves of various operations. Planning facilitates controlling. Planning facilitates extensive of certain planned goals and standard performance. It provides basis of controlling. Planning encourages innovation. This process of planning managers has two opportunities of suggesting ways and means of improving the performance of the employees. Disadvantages of planning. There are two types of there are two limitations in the disadvantages of planning: internal limitations and external limitations. In internal limitations, lack of residual data. Planning undertaken on basis of certain assumptions in future. It is unpredictable and uncertain. Hence, the future cannot be known accurately because of reliable information data are not available. Time consuming. Planning is not suitable during emergencies or crises when the decisions are required in the spot time. Expensive. Election analysis and evaluation of different information and facts and alternative involves a lot of expenses in the term of time and effort and money. Moving to external limitations of planning. Political climate. Change of government which also affects the planning. Labor union strikes, lockouts, etc. Technological changes, modern techniques and equipments and computerization also affects the planning process. Natural calamities like earthquakes and floods, which affects the planning of future. Change in demand price, change in fashion, change in taste, change in income level, demand falls, price falls, etc. These are all the disadvantages of planning. That's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching.